Yo, what up, and welcome to a new Figuarts figure review. So, what up and welcome to Figuarts figure review number 20. Finally, I've been wanting to hit this number for a minute now, so I'm super excited. Now, if you watched figure review number 19 where we took a closer look and basically started to embark on the resurrection of F Saga in the Figuarts figure series, we took a closer look at the main villain of that movie and saga, which is of course Frieza in this at that point final form. And if you haven't seen that video, it's a very good and funny figure review. I'll put a link to it down in the description below. So since we took a closer look at the main villain, I thought why not follow that up by taking a closer look Frieza's biggest enemy, and later on in Dragon Ball Super, sort of a rival, someone he acknowledges and respects, but that's definitely not the case in the resurrection of F Saga. He really hates this motherfucker and really wants to kill him, and that is of course Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku. Now basically it's just Goku, and this is the very first, you could see this as the 1.0 version of Super Saiyan Blue. He also comes with a base head, which is actually my very first 1.0 base Goku head, because I did have this figure but it was a bootleg, and then I tried to customize it into a future Gohan head, and let's just say at the end of the day it all ended up in the dumpster. So yeah, that was not really good, but here's the official one. So without further ado, let's take a closer look at Goku right now. Now first, let's take a quick tour around the box. As you can see, nothing crazy on the front. Of course, a beautiful continuation of that picture of Goku from the front to the right side of the box. Now on the back side of the box, you know, your standard obligatory product shots, a couple of poses you can put them in, as well as hinting at a golden Frieza figure. Hint hint, subscribe. And of course the base head figure. So just your standard overall look of the box. So without further ado, let's take a closer look at Goku right now.
Alright, let's do this!
And here's the figure, and as you can see, Goku looks fan-fucking-tastic. Oh my god, I am not kidding. Now, as you can see, this Goku looks absolutely beautiful. And yes, I did want to start by taking a closer look at the base Goku head that's included with the figure, because oh my god, is it beautiful. I am not kidding. They absolutely smashed it in regards to this included base head. And yeah man, I really love it. It looks so natural, so beautiful. And also I'm a big fan of this gi. I loved it when they finally gave Goku a different gi from also his new master Whis. And in my opinion, Toyotaro definitely gave this a lot more justice in the manga than they did in the anime, because it kind of just seemed like they just, you know, they messed with it for a little bit and then they were like, nah, it's not marketable enough, so let's go back to what works. Which, I get it, sorta, but I would have loved if this would have been his new gi that he rocked from that point on. But like I said, I get it, but still, I think they should have continued with this beautiful gi, because as you can see, the orange is super bright, yet very powerful. The different shades of blue for the belt and the wristbands is just, oh, it looks amazing. And of course the Whis symbol slash autograph on the chest is also beautiful, and it will definitely be shown a lot more once we do the articulation, of course, after this. But even the new boots, they look so beautiful, and it just kind of, I don't know, I really loved it because it just showed that this is a new chapter of Goku's life. Like, he's not just the Saiyan raised on Earth anymore. He's literally becoming a godlike Saiyan. So that's just crazy. So to see him embark on this new path of power and journey with a new gi was only fitting. And yeah, that's why I'm kind of disappointed that they went back to the original. Like I said, I get it in regards to from a marketing standpoint, but still I think they should have stuck with this gi because it's definitely a successor to the original. Now I know that in Dragon Ball Heroes they tried to go even further with this new gi by giving him a gray t-shirt underneath it, but still this seriously is a beautiful gi, and yeah man, I highly recommend this figure to anyone. I'm already recommending it. Isn't that fucking crazy? It's that good. Like the joints are very stiff because, you know, new out of the package, and yeah, he looks fantastic. The determined facial expression on this base Goku head is absolutely beautiful. I really fucking love it. So without further ado, let's quickly go over articulation, and then we're gonna take a closer look at, of course, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku. So without further ado, let's take a closer look at his articulation right now. To start things off, his head can move all the way around. Now like I said, this figure is fresh out of the package, so it's very stiff, but still, as you can see, like I said, the beautiful Whis autograph right there on the chest. Now if you take a close look, his chest is like super ripped, dude. You see those extra horizontal lines? I mean, goddamn, that's definitely accurate to the animation style, but like, this is one of the only times you actually get to see that on a Goku figure, and I think it's just fucking badass. I mean, on one hand, it kind of looks like a scar, but on the other, it looks fucking awesome. Now, don't mind the yellowish tint. That's not his skin tone, actually, but that's due to my trash lighting. But still, that Whis autograph looks absolutely beautiful. Now, Goku can look downwards about that far and upwards about that far. Thanks to his wonderful neck articulation, he can move his head side to side like that. Then coming down to his upper body, one very interesting part, of course, is that you can actually lift his torso upwards just a little bit, and this actually allows him even more articulation because now he can actually rotate his upper body all the way around, and it's also very easily to just lower it back into place. Now as you can see, taking a closer look at the shoulders, you can actually lower his shoulders downwards about that far and just fully into place. Now of course his sleeves do move inwards about that far and outwards about that far. Now he can move his arm all the way around. Then of course he can move his bicep and underarm separate from the shoulder all the way around. And of course he has a well over 90-degree bend at the elbows. And then coming down to his wrist, he can rotate his wrist all the way around, and of course inwards about that far and outwards about that far. So of course you can put him in the classic Kamehameha pose. Now coming down to his abdomen, Goku can lean forwards about that far and backwards about that far. Then coming down to his legs, of course Goku has a beautiful spread. Now that's also because the lower part of his upper gi is actually made out of very flexible plastic that allows you to actually bend it just a little bit. It won't hinder the articulation at all, which is of course fantastic. Now his belt, you can move his belt a little bit, but it won't maintain that precision. That's definitely one of the things that came along with the 2.0 Goku figures. But apart from that, Goku can actually extend his legs about that far, and of course Goku can move his legs forwards about that far, and of course he has a little over 90-degree bend at the knees, and then of course Goku can move his leg backwards about that far. Last but certainly not least, Goku can rotate his feet all the way around, and of course he has a toe bend right there, so you can definitely utilize these beautiful articulation points to put him in some crazy dynamic poses. And also something else that I noticed is the extra shading that they put on the lower part of his gi. Now I don't know if you can see it properly on my camera. Maybe if I play a little bit with the lighting, hopefully you'll be able to see it, just like with that final form Frieza, that 2.0 final form Frieza. Now again, if you haven't seen that video, link to that video down in the description below, but there's some extra shading at the knees right there and right here, and it's kind of like all over the figure. This is definitely one of those figures that looks 10 times better in person than on camera, which is why I try to make it look as close as it is to how it looks in person. But that's pretty much it for his articulation. So without further ado, let's take a closer look at his accessories, and for that Goku will transform right now.
This power is more amazing than Frieza's. Don't blame me if I break you.
And here he is in his Super Saiyan Blue state. Now, oh my god, this head sculpt and hair sculpt is absolutely beautiful. What an absolute stunner. Now, first of all, in regards to the accessories, he comes with a smirking face, as you can see right here, 2 fists and 2 open fighting hands. But oh my god, the hair, boy, shoddy, whoever may be watching this is absolutely beautiful. I am not kidding. The extra shading, the extra mile they've gone in regards to the hair is just crazy. Now, let me quickly give you a front view. So here he is, the front view, and as you can see, he looks absolutely amazing. And this is, I can definitely understand why so many customizers in the Dragon Ball community use this hair to make like a 2.0 version of Super Saiyan 1, because it seriously just looks like a Super Saiyan hairstyle. But of course, blue hair dye, as Frieza put it, but it looks absolutely beautiful. Now, the dark shading around the hair, I don't know what that is supposed to be similar to, but you know, then again, as an artist who draws Dragon Ball, I can definitely understand why they, you know, went with so many different shades of blue in the hair, because, you know, whenever you draw a Dragon Ball character with either Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan Blue activated or any other transformation, there's always at least 2 different colors going on in regards to the hair. So yeah, I can definitely understand why they went with like at least 3 different shades of blue. But here's the front. Here's his hair from his left side. Again, looking absolutely beautiful. Now, especially looking at it from the side right now, it looks like actual fire. I mean, it's like white hot at the top, you know, and I love that. And the YouTuber Masako X actually made a color theory in regards to the transformations, and it's pretty interesting. I kind of forgot what he said about this color, but I can definitely understand why some people would use that color theory in regards to, you know, the current transformations and the potential future transformations. So that's definitely a video you should check out if you love theories such as that. But yeah, it looks absolutely beautiful, starting off with dark blue and almost becoming white at the top. It looks absolutely fantastic. Now here he is from the back, and the only thing I can say looking at his hair from the back is just, it's Sonic, dude. You know, that gotta go fast, you know, like, bruh, I'm not kidding. He straight up looks like Sonic from the back. What the fuck? But still, he looks absolutely beautiful. Now, I do love the actual curve in the hair, but again, like I said, that beautiful dark blue starting at the bottom and then almost becoming white hot at the top, also kind of looking like ice cream if you just took away the head. Apart from that, here he is, last but certainly not least, from his right side, and I absolutely love how it's not the same as on the left side, because, you know, sometimes in animation they kind of make it seem like his hair is the exact same style on both sides, which is clearly fucking wrong. So I love that in figure form they have kept it accurate to that and actually made both sides look differently. So he looks absolutely beautiful. Now, apart from the open palm fighting hands and the 2 fists, he also comes with a screaming face and 2 open palm hands, perfect to recreate some badass fighting poses, such as you can see right here. But he's also showing you with how many friends you should share this video with. But quick plug aside, he also comes with 2 extra at the ready hands, ready to beat Frieza's ass. And last but certainly not least, he comes with, of course, an instant transmission hand. And man, this lighting really makes him look even more angelic, which is just awesome. But that's pretty much it for the accessories. So now, let's have him standing side by side with his sons right now. And here he is with his boys, and as you can see, in regards to height accuracy, it's not really good, especially in regards to Gohan and Goku, because, well, I do have to say, Dragon Ball Super definitely played a little too much with Gohan's height compared to Goku. In some cases, he was the same height, other points he was a little taller than his father, and in rare occasions, and especially in the Resurrection of F Saga, Gohan was almost half a head taller than his father. So So that's really fucking annoying, and one of those inconsistencies that I'm definitely fixing in Dragon Ball Lost Memories and in all of my Dragon Ball stories coming in the future. And if you want to see that, definitely hit that subscribe button. Yeah, so in regards to height, it's not really good. In regards to Gohan and in regards to Goten, we have no idea. So to this day, we have no idea. Well, apart from GT, but even then, there still has to be a accurate young adult version of Goten. So until that day comes, this will have to suffice. So is that height difference accurate? Sure, I guess for the moment, but still they look absolutely fantastic together. Now if you want to know the next 40 plus figure reviews in regards to SH Figuarts, and you want to have sneak peeks and previews on the next videos, or you want to support me on a more personal level, definitely go and check out my Patreon. I'll put a link to it down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, from Goku's boys, from Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, and myself, I hope you had an awesome day. I wish you an awesome day, and see you guys and girls in the next video. Peace!